Have you ever wondered why some millionaires still use coupons, drive old cars, and live in modest homes? Are they just cheap, or do they know something the rest of us don't? Here's the truth: frugal millionaires aren't cutting corners, they're cutting distractions. They invest differently. Not in things that depreciate, but in assets that quietly build wealth while the rest of the world burns cash on the latest trends. Today, you'll discover 8 powerful investments frugal millionaires make, and by the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to wealth that goes beyond saving a few dollars on lattes. Stick around because number 7 is something 99% of people ignore, yet it can make or break your financial future. Let's dive in. 1. Income-producing assets, the ultimate money machine. Most people trade their time for money, but the wealthy make money work for them. Frugal millionaires understand that a job alone won't make you rich, investing in income-producing assets will. Rental properties, dividend stocks, REITs, or even vending machines, these aren't just investments. They're escape plans. Ask yourself this: if you lost your job tomorrow, how long could you survive? If that question made you uneasy, it's time to rethink where your money goes. The goal is simple: own assets that pay you, so you're not a prisoner to a paycheck. Imagine if your bank account got a direct deposit every month, and you didn't even have to wake up for it. Now that's the kind of alarm clock I'd like to hear. 2. Skills that compound, the investment no one can steal. If you had to start from scratch today, with $0, what would you do? Millionaires know that money isn't their greatest asset, their skills are. Whether it's high-income skills like coding, copywriting, sales, or even mastering AI, the wealthy invest in learning because knowledge pays the highest dividends. Remember, inflation can devalue your cash. The stock market can crash. But no one can take away what's in your mind. Speaking of things no one can take away, let's talk about an investment that protects everything you've built. 3. Insurance, the billionaire's secret safety net. Here's something they don't tell you in school: the rich don't just make money, they protect it. The average person avoids insurance because it feels like an expense. The wealthy? They see it as an investment in peace of mind. Whether it's health insurance, life insurance, or umbrella policies to protect against lawsuits, frugal millionaires safeguard their wealth like a fortress. Ever heard the phrase, "the house always wins"? Guess who owns the house? Insurance companies. And the wealthy play the game by owning shares of these companies instead of just paying premiums. But what if I told you there's a way to invest in something that appreciates over time and lets you live for free? Let's get into it. 4. Real estate, where wealth is built in silence. While most people rent, the wealthy own. And not just their own homes, they own properties that pay them every month. Why? Because real estate offers something almost no other asset does: leverage. You can control $1 million asset with a fraction of the cost. And as inflation rises, so do your property values and rental income. Have you ever noticed that the wealthiest person in every town is usually a real estate mogul? Unless you live in Beverly Hills, then it's probably a movie star with a bad financial advisor. 5. Businesses and side hustles, the escape plan from a 9 to a 5. Would you rather build someone else's dream or your own? The richest people on the planet own businesses. And the frugal millionaires? They start small and scale up. A side hustle, whether it's an online store, a YouTube channel, or an Airbnb business, isn't just extra cash. It's a stepping stone to financial freedom. But there's something even more powerful than starting a business: it's who you surround yourself with. 6. Relationships, the hidden wealth multiplier. You've heard the saying, your network is your net worth. And it's true. The wealthiest people invest in relationships. Not in a fake, let's network kind of way, but in a genuine, value-driven way. Want to level up in life? Surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. Join masterminds, attend events, and cut out the energy-draining people who hold you back. If you're the smartest person in the room, you need a new room. Unless you're at a family reunion, then, well, good luck. 7. Ownership, the power move 99% ignore. This is the most underrated wealth-building tool, ownership. The frugal millionaires don't just consume, they own. They own stocks instead of just buying the latest iPhone. They own businesses instead of just working for them. They own land instead of renting space. Here's a question that should change the way you think: are you a consumer or an owner? Every dollar you spend is a vote for someone else's wealth. Why not start casting votes for your own? And finally, the one investment that determines whether all of this works or falls apart. 8. Their health, the ultimate wealth. What's the point of building wealth if you don't live long enough to enjoy it? The wealthiest people invest in their health because money means nothing if you're too sick to enjoy it. The best investment? A strong body and a sharp mind. Frugal millionaires prioritize exercise, nutrition, sleep, and stress management because they know health is the real wealth. You don't have to be a gym rat. Just don't let fast food be your retirement plan. There you have it, the 8 investments frugal millionaires make. The question is, which one will you start with? The key isn't just knowing this, it's taking action. And the best place to start? Understanding how the power of compounding turns small investments into life-changing wealth. Click on this video to see how compounding works and why the sooner you start, the richer your future will be. See you there.